Give me a sec, we should be live now. Still don't see the live stream. Why? Okay, now I do see it. Give me a sec, we should be live now. Still don't see the live stream. Why? Okay, I wasn't meant to actually click on it. To just fetch the link. Hold on a sec, I'll just share this just in case someone from LinkedIn wants to join in. This sound is not great as well. Do I have a professional, semi-professional microphone without, but there's the GPU is in front of my microphone, so probably all the noise is getting into it. Yeah, doing a couple of things. Try to stick to just the one. Why don't I see the comments? Nope, nothing. Okay, just might get started. Maybe they will appear later. Yeah, YouTube changed something again. Okay, we'll get to fuzzy logic in a sec. That's what we were doing yesterday, I think the day before. Doesn't matter. Actually, at the end of a long GPT-4 session, we asked to write the relevant punchline. It's actually did. Not sure. Had this second sentence that I thought was not really necessary, which GPT agreed. Of course it did. So it rewrote the punchline into saying, explaining modern technology to my grandparents is like trying to install Wi-Fi on a typewriter. A lot of effort, but I'm still not getting any signal. Okay, maybe that's not very funny. I was trying to improve it. I originally didn't use Wi-Fi, it used it actually said a firmware update on a typewriter. But yeah, so it could potentially improve this punchline, but then it became worse. Seems like the what's called the single shot prompt worked a bit better. So I might try it again sometime later. So let's get back to it. So we have this web application. It's a Flask app. This is what it looks like at the moment. It's generating these different waveforms. You can add noise on top of it, and there's a fuzzy logic detector. So essentially a classifier algorithm that should here in the output wave detect the original input, measure detection error, and present unknown. At the moment is not really doing it, so we will be trying to improve it. At the moment the problem is that the output, the classification, is a print. We're currently printing this output defuzzification of a membership function, returning very small numbers. I have to fix that, and we mention it for square. Classification logic output. Yeah, I think it changed some of those parameters, but yeah, we'll go over them in a bit. So looking at the symmetry of the signal, we're essentially looking at two things: symmetry and something else, sharpness. Symmetry and sharpness. And then for each square, triangle, trapezoid, for each rule, we should have those defined, and they don't have to be high and low, they can be medium, high, low. I think so. We need to change that. Just try test the chat. Don't see it on my phone for some reason. Keep suggesting me other videos. So the main problem is once this output is way too low, it's always below 1.3, 1 over 3, 1/3. So it's always returning square. This modification can actually do anything except adjusting that from high to low. The symmetry of a triangle should be high. No, it should be low. The symmetry should be low. I'm not sure exactly. So symmetry is the essentially comparing the first half of the signal to the second one. The triangle should be low. Those membership functions. Okay, right trapezoid. Okay, it's returning. The noise amplitude to begin with is too high. Okay, we can change that noise. Um, 0.5 steps. Max should be 1. Let's make it 0.2 so we can actually see the signal. Make it 0.1. Right triangle, left triangle. Yeah, these numbers are super low. Hey, what is the print again? Print output. The output numbers are extremely low, so they always below 1/3. Yep. GPT-4 is thinking forever. Let's try GitHub Copilot as well. Should select the whole text. Since the issue is the fuzzy logic function where the output is that it could be due to the way the fuzzy membership function is rule defined. Specification is done. One possible solution is to adjust the fuzzy membership function and rules. For example, you might want to adjust the ranges of the membership function or the conditions. And it actually change symmetry high, high, low. For square, the symmetry should be high. No, actually, it doesn't make sense. We have to double check. Actually, change the code. Can explain this quickly. Scikit fuzzy library, fuzzy algorithms to generate triangular membership. Why is it? Why? Because it's a triangle? No, membership function. Logic is curve. Logic is curve that defines how each point. And we don't want a triangle. I would probably want them a different shape. Wondering if we can. This might be complicated, but can we plot the membership function? I'm wondering if there is a way to display the fuzzy logic parameters. I mean, because that's should be like an explainable AI, X AI. The other question is, can it just can GPT just design the model for us? Currently, it's not working at all. Doing anything. Yeah, the website is super slow. Something is up. Get back to so the question that we want to answer is that yes, it's one possible. It says that one possible solution is adjusting the fuzzy membership functions and rules. Then it's adjusting some of the parameters, but it's not actually saying why it decided to use these specific parameters. So we need to be able to select those. So we wanted to also, before I never used the triangle a membership function. No, why I decided to use that. Can you actually do it based on? Yeah, that's what they currently defined as. Need to understand the data you're working with. Yeah, of course I do. And what you want your fuzzy logic system to achieve. For example, if you find that your system is too sensitive, you might want to adjust the symmetry low high function to be less deep. Okay. Point 5.25. Suggesting the same numbers. A membership function, symmetry low. Using this triangle. So it used to be -1, -1, 0. Sharpness. And let's comment that out. Use this instead. Here's an example how I adjust the rules. I'm not sure about this rules. That second line, that doesn't make sense. We need the rules for the other say for sinusoid, symmetry low, sharpness low. It actually makes sense. Understanding that and what you want the fuzzy logic system to achieve, and then experiment with different settings until you find them. Okay, we want should kind of make sense. I don't like that line. Takes the rule square, triangle, trapezoid. It's symmetry universe again. Yeah, Control F5 square is square. Yeah, this numbers the output there of the fuzzy systems is super low. Say symmetry. That's it's the difference between the peak sharpness universe. This is wrong, isn't it? Isn't this meant to be using peak sharpness? Oops. A control in space. Not sure about that. Check this logic. Oops. No, okay, that's just normalizing it, isn't it? Is it just normalizing? Okay, but the point is these numbers, the output there is still super low for output. We'll try the same prompt. Yeah, so the output of the fuzzy logic system is always being less than 1/3. It's not only less than 1/3, it's like extremely low numbers. And yes, the number will always return a square output. So detection won't work properly. The fuzz defuzz function calculates the defuzzified result of an aggregate fuzzy membership function. Centroid, which the issue might be the way the rules are defined. Symmetry and peak features extracted from noisy signal. Yeah, we have to go back to how the features are extracted from the signal. Symmetry. Yeah, let's print those numbers for troubleshooting. The default is square. Okay, so peak sharpness kind of makes sense. Symmetry is way too low. Peak sharpness. So for a left triangle, the peak sharpness should be higher. Yeah, it's higher, but not by much. Then symmetry remains low. Sine. Symmetry is even lower. Sharpness is low. Yeah, those numbers are not changing much. We need to look at those functions. Extracting symmetry. So we're dividing the signal by 2, first half, second half. reverse the second half. And the symmetry measures is the inverse of the sum of the absolute differences. Okay, that can make sense. Yeah, this is a bad feature because so if the square function was actually different, it should have had the -1, then going 1. So it's essentially if we shift and left trapezoid. Yeah, we need to change those functions. Let's look at different features. Don't like the triangular. Let's go try. Yeah, this try mf. A triangle membership function. What are all the other options for the types of membership functions? Triangle membership. Yeah, normally I was using trapezoid, Gaussian, sigmoid. That quickly fuzz. Rules. Hey, can we use guess we have -1 minus 0.500. Can we also add symmetry medium? Okay. Delete that quickly. Add the medium one. Add the trapezoidal. Come on, what happened to GitHub? Point two. So they overlap today. It's actually, yeah, you expect them to overlap. Right now, those mid ranges are not actually being used. It's comment all that out. So we have symmetry low. What? Rules. No, you just copy it. Can just update. Should include the symmetry mid and sharpness mid. Yeah, update include symmetry mid and sharpness mid. Yes, I did. Where did this circle come from? Doesn't make any sense. We really need GPT-4 to look at this. Okay, start a new chat. The website is down or something. Probably the CEO is Gonski again. It's kind of to be expected. Okay, the aggregated numbers also don't make sense. They're all the same. Why? Get it, numbers. Let's see. Let's try to fix the whole code. Yeah, obviously ideally we would have had the visualization of the fuzzy logic rules, membership functions. Hey, we don't have it, just have to deal with it. Well, because we're using a language model anyway, so. Okay, so currently the problem is that these two are not being used. A symmetry min and sharp min are not used. Select the whole code because for GitHub Copilot it is important. GPT just refuses to work. Is it back online? I don't know. Yeah. Our system have detected. I don't know. Is anyone else getting those errors? Okay, why the circle? I don't have a circle. Where do you get a circle from? Currently not use fuzzy logic rules, include them. You can create new rules. The new rule circle, which is associated with meat symmetry and meat sharpness with circle. No, I don't want it. That aggregation, defuzzification steps. I don't have a circle shape waveform and I don't need it. No, I do want to use the sharpness, the symmetry medium. So the idea is that some of those waveforms so looking at the symmetry and sharpness of the signal. Now we try to add the 3 ranges for the 2 parameters. So you can have low, medium and high symmetry and same low, medium and high sharpness. You want the symmetry rules, you can modify existing rules. Here's an example. Okay, so let's see if it makes any sense. So for square, the symmetry is high, sharpness is low. Yeah, it would have been correct if the square actually had this extra bit. So if it was a symmetrical, we can actually do it. Can adjust the square. The triangle, symmetry, medium, sharpness, high. Okay, maybe. Trapezoid, symmetry, high. Yeah, so for example, yeah, trapezoid, definitely, the symmetry is definitely high. Sharpness, okay, high if you say so. Yes, we can check triangle versus trapezoid in terms of symmetry. Okay, let's comment that out for a sec. Use this to test. We expect, let's see, let's Control F5 this. So say if we're comparing, let's clear this. Comparing left triangle. Symmetry 0.03 and the trapezoid symmetry 0.18. So yes, it's significantly higher, which is what we expect. And peak sharpness 0.6 for trapezoid and 0.6 for triangle. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, now the problem is still that this output numbers are extremely low. Yeah. Rule square. Right, so the output, did we? Well, we had to update. No, we don't have the circle. We don't want the circle. Oops, just happened. So now we have 3 levels for each feature. Low, medium, high. Well, assuming this is correct. Do we need any more rules? No. Do we need to fix aggregated? We might. Do we need to update this? Aggregated. You're removing the zeros. And update your code. include mid symmetry and mid sharpness. Yeah, we need to explain that line. And this one remained the same. The other problem is that aggregated values are all the same. Could be a problem. I don't know why it's loading forever as well. Loading forever. Yeah, I know why it's loading forever, because it's still loading that JavaScript. Having an error as well. Why? Well, it's because I do need those zeros to know why. It just doesn't work without them. Yeah, the plotly mean JS is loading forever. I don't know if it's because, hopefully it's only because I'm live streaming at the moment. Okay, clear that for a sec. So say we have left triangle, symmetry 0.03, peak sharpness 0.52, and we have a trapezoid, symmetry 0.06. So it's like double, but it's still a very low number. And sharpness increased as well, which actually does not make sense. And is aggregated always meant to have the same numbers? So aggregated. Oops. Let's forget Control Shift C instead of regular Control C, which stops the application from running. Aggregated values are always the same. Is GPT-4 back online, or is it still gonna be giving errors? Okay, suggesting debugging. I'm already doing it. No, it's not working. It's not the website, is it? Still super slow. Normally GPT-3 is much faster. Is it only blocking me, or someone else has this issue as well? So returning. Sharpness low. Can pop it in here. Starting some heavy troubleshooting. Peak sharpness, symmetry. Then we have the rules. The 4 rules. And aggregated and output. A clear. Save, reload. Doesn't work because we need to actually run it. Right, so this is what we get for square. Okay, it seems like those numbers are saturated. So need to add square and the input signal and the amount of noise. Shall we make noise 0? Let's make noise 0. And noise amplitude. Let's print input wave and noise amplitude. That's right. Clear. Okay, output is 2.6. Now it's even, the output is even smaller. Getting an error. think for when the noise is too low, this trapezoid noise amplitude can you deal with all that? Want to fix those numbers, they're not right. So essentially fixing our model. Turing was very close to 0, which is not expected. This might be due to the fact that the aggregate membership function is constant across the entire universe. That's a good sentence. Constant across the entire universe of these scores, whatever that means. The defalsification process calculates the weighted average of the universe. This scores with the weights being the membership grades. If the membership grades are the same for all values in the universe, the defalsified value will be the centroid. In this case, the universe, to fix this, you need to ensure the membership functions are defined in such a way that aggregate membership function varies across the universe. Here's an example of how you might update your membership functions and rules. Symmetry. Okay, but this will essentially just make all the symmetry medium. And it's back to triangle. Why is it back to triangle? Don't like triangles as a membership function. Keeps reverting to that line. Problem with it is that it doesn't work, getting errors for it. In such a way that they overlap, and the fuzzy rules are defined in such a way that the aggregate membership function varies across the university scores. This should result if falsified values are not close to 0. Yeah, don't trust GitHub Copilot. Sorry, Microsoft people. I'm happy to give it a go. Essentially, it doesn't make much sense. Yeah. Nothing works for 4 or 3.5. And GitHub Copilot doesn't make much sense. No, why it keeps reverting to triangular membership functions. So I don't quite understand how this chatbot works in terms of if I respond, does it respond to the last, looking at the last response, or the current code, or everything else? Those called trapezoidal. A trapezoidal membership function beta in this case trapezoidal triangle Gaussian depends on specific application. Of course it is. If you are using trapezoidal membership functions for both low and high, and a triangle for the mid category, this common approach. Actually, this makes a lot of sense. For a change. Okay, can you actually do that? Can you update? Even though the mid one could be trapezoidal as well, there's no problem. Okay, didn't actually adjust the code. Okay, let's go with what it suggesting over here. Symmetry low. Comment that out. Sharpness. Uh, rule square mid high low high. Aggregated. That one again. Just go with it for a sec. And output is the same. Is 53. Let's agree that correct fix this issue, blah blah blah. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. It's padding with zeros. So we know this works. And let's actually go with that suggestion. So taking the original rule square, let's actually print it again. This after concatenation. Let's do cont for all of those. Let's test. Test this again. Yeah, the Plotly JavaScript is loading forever. Hopefully it's only because I'm live streaming at the moment. Kidding. Yeah, this length. A rule. It was working before. Is GPT back online? No. Let me check if GPT-4 is down or something. Turning it into NumPy array. How was it working before? I thought it was an array. Is the symmetry low? Why are they becoming scalars? Yeah, GitHub Copilot going places. Just do a Google. It's from January yesterday. Partial outage. Is it for now? Today. service degradation in ChatGPT. What's the current PST time? 11 p.m. Yes, this was what, from an hour and a half ago. Yeah, this site is just hopeless. Okay, there's no questions in the chat or anything. We might finish it up. Have this. Have a tool. Yeah, there's gesture groove. It's currently working as a JavaScript only. Can end with some music generated with gestures. Might break my stream. Yeah, that was taking a lot of bandwidth. That face and hand detection. I wonder if this one does it in JavaScript. I wonder if it's actually faster. You need to allow camera. Should. Okay, Control F5. Then here's and that's not working. Why? Is it because of it does not work? close this quickly. Let's just try it one last time. To restart that camera or something. Yeah, we'll have to try it again offline. See if it makes any difference. I'll see you later. No music today. Try it again tomorrow. And go try biomedical.com. Let me know what you think. Put the link in the chat. See you later. Bye.